Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. This video is about the 5 things that I love about the 2020 Toyota Supra. Now, you all know this is not my car. It's actually going to be leaving my garage now, so these are kind of my final thoughts. I've been able to drive it for about 3 weeks, so instead of just being like an hour in the car saying everything that's awesome and some bitches and gripes about BMW stuff, I've had a full 3 weeks of an honest review. So I just did a video of 5 things I hate. I will leave that down in the description and in the little iCard up above. But let's go ahead and get into the 5 things that I absolutely love about this car. All right, getting into number 1, hands down, has to be the looks. A lot of people saw this car on the internet and everything like that, only through pictures, and they say, oh my God, it's ugly. It doesn't represent the Mark IV in this way. I feel like it should have this. Oh, the fake vents that, this and that. But a lot of them, when they're finally seeing it in person, holy crap, this car looks amazing. It's a stunner, especially in this launch edition where it's all black. These wheels are amazing. The wheels that come on the premiums and 3.0s, I definitely don't like. I'm not a fan of those, but this whole blacked out sinister look, and I mean, obviously it needs some window tint, but the whole car is just incredible. It looks so good. It's such a stunner. It catches the attention of so many people driving by because, one, not only has it been 22 years since a Supra has been in the States, but it's absolutely incredible to look at, guys. I'm telling you, the car, I cannot get over the looks of this. I've been driving it, like I said, for 3 weeks, and every time I park it, I look back at it. Every time I walk into my garage and see it, I freaking love it. It's an amazing, amazing looking car. The running lights are good. The 6 LED lights that you have on. The ass end over here just is absolutely incredible with the lights. The way the back end just looks, I mean, it's absolutely incredible. I'm rambling, but I love the look of this car. The next thing is how awesome it drives. Now, I've never really been in a sports car, right? I've ridden in them, and I've never driven one though. But the way this car feels, the way this car feels when you drive it is insane. It's a modern day sports car. The confidence that this car has for you when you're driving it with the traction control on, but the confidence that this car gives you just to be coming out of a turn and just giving it that power, and knowing that these tires are going to hook, knowing that these brakes are great on this car. You have peak throttle like throughout in sports mode. It's an amazing feeling car when you drive it. It just feels so connected, so planted to the ground. It's absolutely incredible. The way Toyota tuned this car when they got the engine from BMW, the drivetrain, all that stuff, they co-developed the chassis. The way that Toyota took it from there and tuned it to how they wanted it. Now, I haven't driven the Z4. I really want to drive the Z4 after this, but all the reviews on YouTube of people that have been able to drive both, this thing is a monster compared to the Z4. So, love the way this car drives. It's absolutely incredible, guys. It's amazing to drive. The next thing I love is this right here, this name. So now let's put aside the fact that it's BMW partnership. Let's put aside the fact that it's a B58, not a 3JZ. Let's put aside the fact that there's no manual variant, nothing like that, and Toyota has their badge, and that badge right there that says Supra. When you say Supra, people immediately think of a Mark IV. They immediately think of 1,000 horsepower and everything like that. But why? Why did it get there? So that thing, back in the whole JDM craze in the early 2000s, you know, with Fast and the Furious and everything like that, that was a tuner's car, okay? And I've mentioned that in videos before. Even though this is a BMW power plant, even though that Toyota did do their tuning aspect on it, took apart the B58, found some flaws, let BMW know about it, co-development, right? Because that's how a lot of car industries are doing things these days to save money. If Toyota had to redevelop a new inline 6 and everything like that, this car's price would have been higher. It may not have been as good because the B58 is a great engine, but what I'm trying to get at is people are now tuning the absolute crap out of this car. We've already had the first Supra in the 10s down a quarter-mile drag strip. The people are going crazy tuning this car. Why? Because of the badge on the back, because it's Supra. The Z4, like I said before, when it came out, people weren't bagging it. People weren't doing body kits for it, taking it down the quarter mile, racing it, and doing all that stuff about it. Why? Because it was just a Z4. This saying Supra on the back has people's hype going, has people crazy about this car, and that is what Toyota was banking on with their partnership. They didn't care probably that they took crap from BMW's parts bin to make the interior, because the interior could have been improved. They don't care that the chassis was co-developed. They knew that that badge right there was going to have everyone hyped and ecstatic for something new. And for that, I think Toyota crushed it on that. One of the next things I absolutely love is the freaking sounds that the exhaust makes. This stock exhaust sounds so good. From putting it in sport mode, hearing the burbles when it downshifts, when you let off the gas, the little bit of drone that you do get on the inside, it just sounds so freaking good. That inline 6 from BMW sounds amazing, and the way that they tune this exhaust and everything with this car, personally for me, it can be a little louder, but at the same time, when you put it in comfort mode, this thing is so quiet. It's a cruiser, and the way that it has like that split personality from sport to comfort with this exhaust is freaking incredible. It is so, so good. Hey, trying to review a car here, Remington. All right, and the last thing before the bonus is I actually like the ZF transmission. For this thing being an automatic, yes, it stinks that there's no manual option, but the ZF transmission in this car is very, very good. Especially when you put it in sport mode, the way that it holds the gears, the way that it knows like what you need, it's always in peak torque, it's always ready to go, and it adapts to you as you're driving this car. As to if like, okay, we're going balls to the walls right now, the transmission knows. It's like, okay, nope, take sport mode off, let's go into comfort, the car calms down. The ZF transmission in this and a lot of other cars now, because it's not a dual clutch and it's not a manual, right? One of the best other transmissions that y'all can get is a ZF transmission, and the thing in this car is absolutely incredible. And guys, the last thing that I do love about this car is its split personality. What do I mean by that? When you put this car in sport mode, it's a Banshee, it's a rocket. It sounds incredible, it performs great, it is so cool to drive, and it is very, very good in sport mode. You take it out of sport mode, it's very calm, refined, relaxed. It's that BMW comfort coming out of it when sport mode is off. So the split personality that the car has is absolutely incredible. It's one of those cars that you can take your significant other out to dinner with, right? You know, drive them there in comfort, go to a nice dinner, and then, you know, maybe they have a little bit to drink and you want to show off for them, you know, on the way home. You put this thing in sport mode, you haul home, you know what's going to happen. All right. So this thing is a great car for its split personality that it has. And so guys, that is my final thoughts on the 5 things that I absolutely love about this car. There's other things too, like the wheels I love about the car, the keyless entry, all those convenience factors, the B58's a great engine. Like, there's a ton of other things I love about the car, but those are my 5 main things. So if you guys enjoyed the video and this Supra, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It is leaving my garage, so I won't have it that much longer. And it's been a fun ride. It's been a great car. So if you guys are new around here, please feel free to subscribe. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you all in the next one. All right, see you later.